Wait, wait, wait. So you're telling me after all the smack you've been talking today, you haven't even followed my channel? You haven't even followed my channel? Oh my god, you are not going to live this down until the day you die, sir. I am going to hang this over your head for so long. For so long? Oh, thank you for this ammunition. Oh no. Oh, we are far from heaven. Good try. We are far from even. Nah, it's alright, buddy. I'm just gonna let you know about it every time I see you for a little bit. So, I hope that's a better quality on the stream. Other than the. Oh, I tell you what I need to do. I need to turn my secondary light on. Arrow! Bright light! There we go. That's a little better. That music sucks. What the hell is that shit? Yeah, we're gonna stop that stuff. Hey, what's going on? You know what? I'm gonna give a compliment to Quasi. Quasi is such a great friend that he would never forget to follow one of his friends' channels. Would never, absolutely ever do that. He is such on the ball with that. He is, man. I I strive every day to be a friend like Quasi is. Here's to you, buddy. It's just begun. It's only just begun to live. White lace and promises. A kiss for luck and we're on our way. Hopefully, Quasi, you know what that song is, regardless of how horribly I just sang it right now. So where are we at? Man. It's going to be a good night. See, this is what I'm worried about, is trying to figure out. You guys can't hear it. Oh shit, that's what I gotta do. I gotta turn that on. I always forget to turn that on. If I lied and said I did, would that make you feel better? I don't think there's much that is going to save you from the onslaught of my incessant jabs and teases about that for at least, I'll give it 48 hours. 48 hours. Get 2 days, including today. So today and tomorrow, maybe a quick jab here and there. But, yeah, no. No, you're in for the long haul on this one, buddy. Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. I think I did it. I think I actually did it to someone. I forget who it was, but I'm pretty sure I did. I did that shit as well. So it's all good. All good fun. Um, the Pittsburgh Juniors team, since you're here, Quasi, will be competing for the national title this weekend in Washington, D.C. I will post the link, the live link, if I can, if there is one. I'm sure that hopefully there will be. There better be. In Discord. And you can see Pittsburgh is playing a very, very strong team. It's not a team that they can't beat. Hey, Brats, what's going on? Dozer. It is definitely a team that they can beat, but it is a team. I will be surprised if the winning team wins by double digits. That is how close I think that game is going to be. and it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be awesome. It's really going to be, I think, which of the weaker end of the teams prevails, because I think Pittsburgh's defense is better than their jammers, but I'm not sure if Pittsburgh's jammers are better than their walls. You know what I mean? The advantage on jammers goes towards I can't remember their name, but definitely the advantage to defense goes on Pittsburgh. And as long as I think the Brats stay disciplined, they don't go out fucking shell shock like they did last time when they went in the semifinals. If they go out, they play solid, and they just have that tenacious, just smothering recycling that they do. I think you guys got a really good shot at beating them. You just have to stay disciplined, because from what I've heard and seen, that they play very sporadic, very, very crazy. So as long as they stay disciplined and just do their thing, I think it'll be all right. Really, really think it'll be all right. But I'm looking forward to it. I hope. I know it's at 10 a.m. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be fucking sitting on my desk like this. Oh, my man will be walking by. You should be out there looking for. Like, yeah, the supports. So it'll be fun. All good times. Oh man. It is Saturday at 10 a.m. Saturday morning, 10 a.m. I believe. Right, Dozer? But yeah. 11. Well, they got there at 10. They'd catch the end of the first game. So 11 o'clock, man. Yes. Looking forward to it. You guys are going to rock. You guys are going to get them. Is there anyone that can't go? No worries. No worries. I'll post links and stuff. You'll be alright. Is the whole team going, Dozer? I really, really hope so. Full roster. Yes! 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 Alright, let's go. Let's go. Well, you'll know right off the bat, if they've strategized against a weakness that you guys think, that they think that you guys have. JRDA channel on YouTube. Okay, I will post that in the Discord. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. Man, I'm looking forward to this. My computer's being stupid. Maybe it's just YouTube. I don't know. But I will post that in the Discord. Well, afterwards. Alrighty, I'll get you over there to where you need to be. Dozer, while you're here, I was thinking. Since I think it's going to be a little while before we beat the Curse of Strahd, if any of you guys want to do solo one-shots with your characters to kind of like check them out, you know, see what their pros and cons are, see if that's something you want to roll as, and that it can actually kind of get you a little bit of a background into the world that I'm building. So I'll throw it out there on in the ARC page, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Plus, that will maybe kind of give a reason why you guys are all starting where you're at. It's like instead of like starting at a crawl, you'd be able to start a little bit more at a go get 'em pace. Yeah, kind of dress rehearsal. And I'm not opposed to maybe like I would I would say 3 at the most. But if you want to do one like in a pair, we can do that too. If you and a someone else wants to like kind of have your backstories intertwined, um, we can do that too. Because I know that some of our players, I don't think would like to be center stage for that long, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. So maybe if they had another player to kind of share the spotlight with, it might help them out. So. Mic check 1 2.
Loud and clear.
Yay.
Just waiting a few minutes. I know Disco's not feeling well.
Okay.
I just texted them. I might call them and see if they're getting on, and just waiting on Nem, I believe. That's it.
Okay.
I'm going to check my mic here quick too. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, you're good.
You sound great.
All right, good.
Same. Checking my mic. You all hear me?
All good.
Sound good.
Sweet.
Oh, there's Nem. Okay, I'm gonna give Disco a call just a second.
Alrighty. So what did we do last week? Anyone?
We all
We
got some
shopped, we shopped, and we drank, and you arm wrestled. So I just watched the stream back, so it's pretty fresh in my head.
Oh, nice. I do know
We
that.
started off.
I do know you guys chased around a schizophrenic lady for about 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was part of it. So you guys killed off the centaurs outside. I think was like what happened. So there was team shenanigans was running around doing whatever. You bring back Robert, who's tripping balls, and you hang out in the house in the safe room for a little while the rest of us go and try to find out, the rest of us go and take the now remaining single Wachter child to the Church of St. Angel's Church, where we leave her in good care with the monks or the priests there, and then we move on to go to the Blue Water, and we come across a curious merchant named Pepperoni, and then we all go shopping for a variety of different stuff. I know that there was a Staff of Thunder and Lightning picked up. There was a Stormguard Shield picked up. D picks up a Dancing Rapier. I believe that Bork picks up a big axe.
Yeah,
I think we get like a
my BFA.
sword. We get I think Thundar gets a sword of some sort. So yeah, so we buy a bunch of stuff, and then we go inside to rally the townspeople into defending themselves if necessary. I guess warning them to arm themselves, but also drinking and arm wrestling and that kind of thing. So I guess we left off kind of still hanging out in the Blue Water Inn.
Yeah, I was gonna give you a little more detailed recap since we did miss a week. Yeah, I just called Disco. They're not picking up. I know they have a cold. They had to get up early this morning. They may well just be like passed out, which is entirely understandable.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. So, during our last session, let's see here. We first, let's see here. Rubert was completely knocked out off the green pastries, went on a bit of a vision quest guarded by Bork. The rest of you tried to take care of Lady Voctor's insane daughter who thought she was a cat. It did not go as well as you might have liked. And once you were able to wrangle her, you took her to the church, and the priest there has promised to take care of her. Then you headed over to the Blue Water Inn, and you met up with a little famous vendor named Pepperoni. With Pepperoni's Wagon of Wonders, and you were all able to get some magical items and weapons. You've got... Bork's got a really great magic axe. I know, Nem, you got a sword. Lewin, I'm still mad about that shield you got. Let's see here. Theodore has a cloak.
Of displacement.
Lucian is brooding in the corner, feeling like he may need to do some things to redeem himself. And you spent the evening at the Blue Water Inn. Dee has a dancing sword. And that's right, I did a lot of thinking about whether or not a dancing sword can flank. I'm gonna go with yes. Because the only argument I could make against it is, why would a dancing sword flank but a spiritual weapon can't? Well, the spiritual weapon is spectral and hovering above. The dancing sword is an actual material item, so yeah, the dancing sword can flank.
Sweet. Have we rested for the night? Because if that was the consensus, I wanted to do something before we called it a night. After seeing Lucian doing his thing.
That's right. You did that passive perception check with me, and I agreed that you could see him. So let's go ahead and start with that.
Okay. Around what time is it?
Oh, let's see here. You've done some arm wrestling. You've done a lot today. It's getting late into the night. It's probably 9.
But I was hoping for closing time.
Okay. Yeah, you want to go that late? Cool. Yeah, it's is late.
Okay. Then I would like to go over to Lucian and kind of firmly grab him on the shoulder and look at him kind of sternly and say, I must speak with you. And I would like to use an athletics check to pretty much yank him outside. If he resists, I'm definitely going to let go, but it's more so tough love.
Look, I said 9 because I don't know how long it takes to eat dinner and carouse. But yeah, closing time actually makes more sense. You've attuned to your purchases, you're chilling, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna make an athletics check. Lucian, could you make an opposed athletics check?
No.
Or you can go willingly.
I will go willingly. I'll just go willingly. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
I would like to take him outside and far enough away to where I feel that we are not going to be listened to or spied on.
Okay.
Probably over to where our animal pack is. Wherever
Okay.
we have them stationed at.
All right.
And then I will kind of do this conversation in private, if that's okay. I will link you to the chat.
Okay, absolutely.
All right.
Well, can I do stealth to see if I can follow them?
Yeah, absolutely.
My passive perception is 17.
Okay, so give me a stealth check, and the DC is going to be 17. Okay, you are able to sneak.
If he tries killing me, save me. I can't.
I'm just gonna see what's come over here.
I sent the text. Hopefully, it worked.
Got it. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I
then
can
I'm-
see the conversation. Okay.
Yeah, gonna do our thing.
All right. So
So do I
Yeah,
get to
she-
be in this since I did the stealth check?
So you have successfully followed them outside. So here's two ways you can do it. You can make a perception check with disadvantage to listen in on the conversation. Because, I mean, it's a bar at closing time, it's going to be noisy.
No, if I have to go to the outskirts of town, I'm dragging his ass out there.
Okay.
I want this to be a private conversation. I mean, if we get stealth fold, it is what it is. No big deal.
Okay.
But the only thing I would argue is that if she is not included in the conversation, that depending on her perception check, that you can maybe copy paste parts of the conversation to her.
Okay.
Okay.
And then if she would like to enter the conversation, then we will role play that and go from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, Rubert, you are following. The rest of you, would you want to go ahead and call it a night, get your long rest in, and attune to your new stuff?
Yeah, and see if we can prepare any townspeople to defend themselves if things get hairy. Give them some warning.
Okay, absolutely. And just a reminder to keep the party on track, because there's 1,000 side quests. Your current mission is, as far as I know, you wanted to get the skull of Argynvost from Ravenloft and light the beacon at Argynvosthold.
Yes. And
Okay.
while we're in there, shield and sunsword.
Okay,
real
got it.
quick, real quick, is dinner with us?
So that's your decision. Did you want to put him with the animals, or do you want to take him with you?
Well, if we're out by the animals, he's going to be near me.
Okay,
Yeah. Sounds
absolutely.
sounds
I'll go
reasonable
back.
to me.
Back to the conversation.
Like, animal companions, so long as they're not absolutely huge, I assume are with you at all time. Like, you're maybe not taking a dire wolf into a bar, but I think you could take a goose into a bar.
So this
I
guy
don't
and a
think,
goose walk
I don't
into a
think
bar.
he's taken. I don't think he's taken no for an answer.
Oh, okay. I like to feel like he's probably just, like, chugging a beer with his wing.
I'm good with that. Me and him, we're doing shots in the corner.
Okay. So yeah, the rest of you have a rousing night at the Blue Water Inn. Because you have recovered the town's wine supply, you are given free room and board. And is there anything anyone would like to do during the long rest other than chill out and attune to your stuff?
Not for me.
I'm good.
All right. All right, just killing a little bit of time while the pork and Lucian and Dinner are talking. Just a minute here. So, that night, as you all get down to your rest, Each of you has a very strange dream. Who would like to, who wants to go first, or I can just move down the list alphabetically. I'm going to need each of you to roll me a D100. And I will tell
Okay.
you what has occurred in your dream.
All right, just go in order, I think.
Yeah. Nem, as you're sleeping, in your dream, you find yourself back in the ruins of Berez. You see a silver dragon sitting beneath a tree. It looks at you intensely and opens its mouth to speak. But the dragon turns to ash and blows away in the wind. D, roll me a D100.
That's messed up. Mariel Mew.
Mm-hmm. Or Hebrew.
Or he, that's true.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, you roll an Omi.
So, D, you dream that you've just been bitten. You were in the coffin shop fighting that mimic, and it bit you. You reach for the healing potion on your belt, but you see that a very tiny gremlin has attached itself to your waist and is replacing the potion with poison.
Do I have any control over anything in my dream?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to grab the gremlin and drink him as the potion.
Nice. Okay. As you do that, you can see and feel this sort of golden light fill your body, and you faced your fear and healed. Hawk, roll me a D100.
Palm olive.
Hawk, you are back in the woods outside of Velaki. And you can hear this buzzing. There is someone chasing you, holding this sort of magical blade. You run up a tree, but you can see them and hear them using that blade to chop it down. Hebrew, roll me a D100. I liked Bastion. That was a fun one shot.
I may carry him over into the next chapter of Brad's stuff, so those of you
Oh,
who
yeah?
don't know, you'll have to wait. It's a
Okay.
consideration.
Bastion
I am probably
Bastion was a great character.
Bastion was lovely.
Which one was Bastion?
Bastion was a total barbarian who's kind of a dick.
It was the one shot you missed.
Oh, okay. Oh, so we
So-
might have two turtles. We might have two turtles in the next campaign.
Oh my good lord.
Yeah, because I was gonna do a turtle monk.
Oh my goodness. I
If we
For
do
some-
this, then we're gonna have a total Ninja Turtle thing going on.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
I strongly prefer playing animal characters, so I'm probably just going to go with another tabaxi, and it's going to be a cleric.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
I'm gonna be a light
that'll
cleric.
We should.
Kind of inspired by like Pentecostal revival preachers and snake handlers.
Oh God. A real whack job.
Yes,
All right.
it is what I
Oh.
am descended from on my mother's side.
Awesome.
Yes.
So, mine was going to be like a monk, but like a monk that's underneath a bunch of different vows. He's actually going to be
Okay.
like destitute, poor, pauper, and like really odd character himself. So, but he's basically a disgraced monk, is what he is.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
a
going.
disgraced turtle monk. So I guess we should try to get coordinate some backstory, maybe, Bastion.
So, Theodore, you dream that. You dream of Strahd. Strahd is stealing your teeth.
I already have spirits plaguing my nightmares. I don't need that.
One by one, he is stealing your teeth. And when you ask him, what are you doing? He is building a grand and terrible tower in hell.
With
That'd
Out
be
of
easy.
Theodore speech, that seems right.
Have teeth?
With
Theodore's
teeth?
yes. With teeth.
I'm going
He's
to
the
be
tooth
tossing
fairy?
and turning violently in my sleep. It's like, no, no.
Okay, Bork, during this conversation, you have rolled a performance check with a 20. What are you rolling for?
That's
no.
already been played out.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you did amazing, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It
Well done,
was,
Drink.
it was amazing. It was a performance check too,
Okay.
which was really cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it was pretty amazing.
Did I hear anything from the conversation?
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
No.
Yeah, you're not getting much.
Wah 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 wah.
You can
Wow.
tell that people are talking. That's going to be it.
Would I have been good enough to actually understand since I am a bard?
This
No.
I would say that she has seen us we have both sit side by side each other, backs up against a stable wall, and we have lit up a pipe and we are passing it back and forth and talking to each other.
Yes, I just am sending y'all a message. Yeah, all you're really able to tell is that there is a conversation occurring, but you can't really process the words.
Can I do another passive may I request another stealth check?
Yeah, absolutely, because they've been there a while, sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hawk, give me another stealth check.
Okay.
Not this time.
All right, that's fine. I'll take care of it in private chat.
Okay, thank you. All right, so yeah, this time, yeah, the DC was 17. You did not hit it this time. Okay, so while they're doing their thing, kind of killing time with the rest of the party, which is fine with me. So you're attuning to your stuff. D, I like to think, because dancing swords are even very slightly sentient.
Oh,
What would you
yes.
like?
Sorry.
What would you like to name it?
I named it last session. Its name is Fang.
Nice.
A sentient sword. Yay.
I feel like, I mean, it's not like it has a ton of intelligence, but
That makes...
Enough to say, go there, do that.
yeah, it's like having a little robot or a drone or a Greek chorus. It's gonna know what's going on.
It's gonna go, oh, what do I kill now? Every time it comes out of the sheath. What's kill? 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 Yes, kill. Kill. Yes, kill.
So, Lewin, you've got your spell shield. All I can picture is maybe you've grabbed one of the party spellcasters and you're having them throw low-level spells at you to see if you can
cantrip.
dodge them. Yeah. Like, maybe Theodore is just throwing thunderbolts at you and you're watching them bounce off your shield.
Oh yeah, if I can get him to do so, for sure.
I'm gonna start zinging the dancing sword at him while he's doing it to make him like dance around a bunch.
Oh, we're gonna have a
Not
little
trying
bit
to hit him,
of
just
little bit
trying
of a
to mess
bill
with him.
when we try to leave this tavern.
How about this? How about this is how we figure out whether or not a dancing sword can flank, is by doing this.
No, it's funny. On the way up to, what was it? Disco and I both refereed for Misfit Roller Reapers and Nard and not Nard. Nard is dissolved. Just Misfit Roller Reapers, whoever they played in Yard, and we had a long conversation on the way up there about whether or not a dancing sword could flank. That was the majority of our car talk, was whether a dancing sword could flank.
I realistically think it has to split the attention of the person being attacked.
Because you have to.
Yes.
It's a physical item. You have to physically defend.
Yeah.
Yes. And that is where I called the difference between that and the spiritual weapon.
What's the argument for not being able to flank?
Because it's not a person. It
Yeah.
takes up less space.
Yeah, but is
you could more easily see
the
around it.
cause of the flanking them taking up space, or was it the engagement? And I believe it is the engagement that causes the flanking.
Yeah,
I would think
that was...
Yeah, you have to fight two things, basically. If
Yes.
you're fighting two things, you're fucked. Yeah. And if a sword, regardless of whether or not it has the wielder, you're fighting two things right there.
Kitty cat, what are you doing?
So, Theodore, you've tried on your displacer cloak. As you look in the mirror, you can see the illusion it creates. That there appears to be, like, you know, if you kind of look like if you take your glasses off during a 3D movie. Oh, he stepped away. I'll type that in.
Now it probably just hurts us all to look at him. Like,
Oh damn!
blasted man with your cloak. I can't even look at you.
Do you want me to
Just
roll
like
for
down there.
dream?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, please.
Thank
76.
you. Thank you, Zeppelin.
I imagine that it's something like what's the villain from the one Ant-Man movie that that phased through walls? Ghost.
Ghost.
Yeah, I imagine that it looks a lot like that kind of.
Dylan, you rolled a 76.
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
like
dun.
that. Hmm. Lewin, in your dream, you awaken to the sound of bells. and you find yourself unable to move. So you're outside, and you can smell rotting flesh around you. You can't speak. And you feel the rest of your party loading you into a plague cart full of other dead bodies.
Bring out your dead.
Yes!
I'm not quite dead yet.
Exactly.
I got better.
I know. Hey, Zeppelin, spit that out. Hey,
Well, that's disconcerting.
yeah, it is. What do you have down there, Turkey?
So yeah, Theodore, I'd like to think you spent some time firing low-level spells at Lewin's spell shield to see if it works.
Wait, I missed that part. I
Oh, okay.
just got back from my call.
Yeah, I got you.
Unfortunately.
You're all you're attuning to your stuff, and since Lewin now has a spell shield, I like to think he maybe had you throw low-level spells at him to see if it works.
I will literally do Firebolt on repeat until you tell me not to.
we're just bouncing these things all over the bar.
I could just that'd be
We're
fun.
like shooting bottle rockets inside the bar, basically.
That's about what's going on.
Shooting at each other. You got a shield, and we're holding a shield up while somebody shoots bottle rockets at them. Hey, we're jackass. Whoa, 90.
Oh.
Okay, we'll hold off on light everyone's attention. Let me just check on Lucian and Orc.
D's gonna start talking to some random guy just about like if he has any weapons and if he's prepared to defend himself, and he's gonna try to convince him to go and like sharpen a bunch of stakes and be ready for the beacon to be lit, and when the beacon is lit, that would be the time to strike.
Okay, let me pull out my book of random NPCs.
Well, we're in the killing time
Yeah.
group.
Right. Oh my, yes. So yeah, you come across a human woman. She is wearing rough spun clothes. Kind of looks like she might be a scavenger. She's wearing bits of random armor. She's got dark hair wearing into thick braids. She is carrying a leg that looks like it may have been ripped off of a wooden mannequin or statue. There is an orange cat sitting with her, and the orange cat has a cockroach on its head.
Interesting. Okay.
Talk to her for a bit. She has she calls this city home. She communes with the cats, rats, and cockroaches here. She's familiar with most corners of the city. She's definitely a kind person, rather eccentric. And yeah, she is mostly here to protect the unwanted creatures.
So you know of all the little nooks and crannies in the village?
I do. The roach nest is part of an elaborate ecosystem. Removing it could doom the whole city. can't seem to convince anyone it's worth saving.
The roach's nest? D is going to look skeptical and raise his eyebrow.
There's a whole network underneath the ground.
Are roaches the only thing that live in this network?
A few
Have you-
stray cats. Rats. The animals no one else wants.
I assume it's dark there.
Always.
Is there room for other things to hide down there?
There's some spots down there that I can stand up.
Tell me where one of the entrances is to this cavern.
Okay. That's interesting. Quest. Okay. Let me open up a do. So she is going to motion for you to follow her. And says,
I'm not going to go in, but I want to know where the location is.
Okay, gotcha. So she tells you about the stables out behind the Blue Water Inn, and there is an entrance to where all the vermin live. Bork, you've got your hand up.
I would like to approach Hawk.
Mhm.
I am not particularly looking like I'm in a good mood.
Okay.
I would like to actually roll intimidation.
Okay, just 1 second while I grab the food that Todd just brought me because it smells great, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. Well, maybe I think I just found a side quest or something.
What would I roll against that?
Insight. So you just want to roll?
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll for intimidation, and,
Damn it.
Not so good.
well,
It's like if there's one person in the party who's bigger than you, it's
Oh.
Robert.
Oh, no.
I can't lie. I'm a horrible liar, okay?
Oh, Jesus.
I would like to go up to her in apparently a threatening manner, but I think her innocence, it doesn't see it.
Nope.
I would like to, Bork would like to ask, what are you doing?
Following you.
Okay.
You're my good buddy.
You are my good buddy as well, and right now I have another good buddy that needs my attention, and it is something that is really for to stay between us in kinship and friendship. So I would appreciate it if you could give us some privacy and let us discuss some things that need to be said.
Good buddy. You convinced me.
I clasp you on the shoulder rather firmly, and I say thank you, and I head back to and plop down crisscross applesauce next to Lucian, and we start smoking a pipe again.
So, Rupert, do you want to head back into the tavern?
I need my tavern northeast 3.
I tell you what, I think I got some special wacky tobacco, didn't I?
I feel like you did, yeah.
I'm damn sure I did. I'll post it in the thing when I find it, but I am about positive I got something. So we're gonna start smoking that once I find it.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll oh, I need to get rid of the deed. That was a good use of those.
So I'm gonna go to the pub, and I'm gonna start playing some swing music,
Okay.
hopefully inciting a swing dance off.
Okay.
Hold on.
Sounds good. Give me a performance check. Yeah, you can absolutely start a dance off. Just a second here.
Katie, can you check on our channel, our chat, please?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, you can absolutely start a dance off. So do you want to like approach someone else and see if they want to have a dance off with you?
You would just do it, just start kind of like the competition for me.
Okay. Yeah, so since Barovia is such a damn glum place, Barovians are not terribly inclined to dancing, but your performance actually does get everyone going, and knowing that you've restored so much to their town, they're all actually experiencing some cheer for once.
Yeah. Like, everybody get up and dance. We could all be dead tomorrow.
Pretty much, yeah. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we may die. Okay, so you are all able to get a long rest in at the end of that. And we will catch up with Bork and Lucian when they are done with their conversation, but we'll just kind of fast forward to the next morning. You have a pretty darn good breakfast at the Blue Water Inn. Let's see here. Let me grab the maps so I know where, because you're heading to the sneaky entrance to Ravenloft. Just grab where you'd be entering. Okay. So yeah, you are all functional and ready to hit the road to Ravenloft if you are ready to do so.
I'm going to tell everybody about the apparently this the Roach's Nest Cavern or whatever that's behind us, and I'm just gonna kind of like show everybody the opening to it, and I'm gonna let everybody know that apparently this is a nest of unwanted creatures, according to the woman. But I'm afraid it could house vampire or vampire spawn. We should warn the inn to board this up, or we should explore it, one or the other.
Okay.
Bork and Lucian would be there in the morning, by the way.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I just killed some time for everyone, but yeah, you are there in the morning. Just grabbing where you are.
The last thing we'd want is for a bunch of vampires or vampire spawn to burst out of here and descend on this unsuspecting inn in the middle of the night, because they were able to hide in this dark place.
Okay.
Theodore
Alright.
will respond either if we need to expedite our venture to fighting Strahd, we can warn them and go. But if we have time, we can cleanse the undesirables with fire.
We should maybe just see what's down here to see if there's any threat.
Okay.
Anybody object, or should we move along?
No objections from Theodore.
Perhaps we can map out this.
Yes. Who knows what this is, but it's unexplored.
Okay.
I
Just a
sent you
second.
a message.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, a musician at your level, you'd have the supplies for that. So yeah,
Okay.
you take a look in this cavern. Sort of a hole in the ground. D, if you're leading the group, you're able to kind of just with your hands dig through a bit of earth, and as you get in, you do see the woman you encountered the night before. Her name is Sissy. With her cat and the cockroach. She is sitting on the floor. Well, on the ground in the dirt. And she is surrounded by roaches and rats, all of whom seem to be fairly friendly and orderly. And she looks up at you, recognizes you, smiles, and says,
Sorry. One second. I'm so sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I couldn't get my hand up thingy first.
Oh, it's okay.
Can I roll a? I'm gonna say a medicine check as far as does this lady resemble any sort of maybe god or deity or vision that I possibly could have had? Because to me, coming down here, seeing her like this, she would appear to be like a demigod, or along those lines. So that's why I'm thinking her as some kind of like religious symbol.
Or a fey creature, possibly.
Yeah. So I'm using my medicine check as a like if I seen her in a like a shamanistic vision.
Yeah, go for that.
Okay. Didn't matter. Nope.
Didn't matter. No good. Oh.
Nope. I'm still a little hungover from last night. We gotten some pretty heavy.
Oh, sorry, wrong one.
There we go.
Well, Bork,
It's also a drink, though. So
Yes, it is.
There's
you are
that.
certain she's a god.
Oh. Okay.
Beyond any shadow of a doubt.
okay. Well, D is not going to know any of this, so he's going to assume that this is still a girl. This is just some woman or something like that. Is she a woman or is she a girl? How old is she?
Woman.
Okay. She's a woman. Yeah, so she's just some sort of, she looks like basically just some street urchin type woman. Okay. I'm going to ask the woman if she minds if I speak with her friends. And then I'm going to cast Speak with Animals if she nods her head.
Did she introduce herself? I know I cut it off right before you were going to.
Oh, that's fine. Her name
Sissy.
is Sissy.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to try to speak with their friends here, the rats and stuff.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Persuasion, huh? Not one of my better ones. Not terrible.
Yeah. She says that's okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to cast. Speak with Animals, and I'm going to ask the rats. What's down here?
Okay. First of all, you need to know what I'm picturing, and then I will tell you.
Me too.
D, do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay, so they are able to show you. There is a massive network of tiny caverns and hallways inhabited by roaches, rats, and cats. They are semi-intelligent and have their own civilization.
Oh, whoa. So it's like a city.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to say, I'm just going to express a little bit of shock and say and tell them that, like, I'm shocked what's down here. Are you able to defend this place?
One of the larger rats speaks up and says, "We are many. We can work as one."
And then I'm going to then say, even from vampires?
Another rat speaks up and says, "There were vampires spawned down here. Once."
Well,
So are you the true heroes? Are you the true heroes of the underground?
We simply defend our home. Together, we are strong.
Tell me, does this network of caverns lead all the way to Castle Ravenloft?
No.
Good.
Just this city.
Just this city.
The scraps here are better.
I see, yes. Why would one such as Strahd even need to eat? Alright, thank you. Watch over this inn. While they might not appreciate what you're doing here, we see you. And then, I guess D is going to walk out and leave, concluding that there's really nothing that needs to be done here at all.
Okay. All right. Okay, anything else anyone wants to do before you get on the road to Ravenloft?
I guess I don't know if Bork is going to fill me in or if he's just going to I guess I'm going to give like a nod of appreciation for them and say they've made a good home here. I think whether you feel unwanted or not, this is a good place for you.
And I will kind of look at you, D, and kind of like glance back at her, and I will kind of pull D aside, I guess, like into the next room, and I will say to him, "Gods of her kind should not be allowed to be here. There's something wrong."
Gods of her kind?
Yes, I have seen her in a vision. They are in different. You say plane of existence. It worries me that she is here. Something is not right. Whether she is here for good nor evil, I do not know. How she got here is what I am concerned of.
Well, our concerns are Strahd for the time being. Her existence here, whatever she is, and and the animals, for now they're keeping that cavern free of a worse kind of vermin.
Do you think
worse kind of teeth?
Do you think this Strahd is powerful enough to pull beings from different planes?
Well, how do you explain how we got here?
A conundrum I will think on. And I will pat you on the shoulder and return to the party.
Yep. So I'm just going to say, whatever she is, I hope that she continues to maintain that cavern and looks out for the inn. And then D is going to be ready to roll. feeling better about maybe that not being a hiding place for vampires and such.
No, that is Sissy's stronghold of vermin.
Nice.
All right, so are we getting on the road?
Yep, let's go. On the road again.
Okay.
I just can't wait to get on the road again.
So, as you're heading to Ravenloft, you're taking the old Svalage Road. And you head into the woods, and you pass some things that are quite familiar. You're passing Lake Zarovich. And just a moment. As you're passing the lake, you can see on the other side that the trees begin their climb up to, pardon me, a mountain known as Mount Baratok. Its presence is absolutely oppressive, and you can see the ground has become a little more rocky. Just on the other side of the lake, you can see an elk standing. Anybody with, let's say, a passive perception over about 16,
That's me.
One of us. Two.
you can see that the elk is just staring at your party. The elk's eyes are black and crackling
Strahd.
with eldritch power. The elk runs away.
Somebody's spying on us.
I would like to kind of stand up and kind of point with my great axe and say, "A spy has found us. Look, it runs in fear."
Alright.
So I guess D is going to look questioningly at the ballista and raise his eyebrow.
Not the fucking ballista. Okay.
It's like, what happens if you hit an elk with a ballista? What do you think the result of that would be?
If is the big question. If.
Let's just say if. Okay, what happens if?
Don't we have any?
I've
And we
generally
have.
seen those used against like buildings and such.
Don't we
not,
have any
in-
sharpshooters or snipers or anything? I'm sorry, I shouldn't.
Oh no, Vanny is not with us currently.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
unfortunately,
And-
our sniper is not here.
D, as you turn to look at the ballista, and you go to look back for the elk has disappeared.
Mother pusker.
I don't know. I think it'd be pretty interesting to hit an elk with a ballista and see what the results were.
It's a siege weapon, not a hunting rifle.
I say we keep extra vigilant for other spies.
That was no
But let
no
it be-
normal elk.
Yeah, let it be known that the enemy knows where we are.
Hmm. He'll be expecting
Okay.
us.
We should expect an attack
Confrontation.
soon. Yes. He knows that he should fear us by now.
Hmm. We should probably roll in like a cautious kind of like square formation,
Okay.
where we're kind of protecting our wagons and being like just being alert and watching around and covering all of our angles.
Okay. As your party moves forward, you go around the lake, take another turn into the forest, and all of you are able to hear many, many very small footsteps.
Oh, we need to get going.
Oh.
And coming towards you.
Oh shit.
Approaching from the front or behind?
I was hoping they're coming
Approaching
from behind.
Approaching from the front.
Shit.
You first, through the woods, all you can hear are lots of tiny footsteps. And then you can almost smell kind of a sulfury smell, fire and brimstone.
Oh.
Hellhounds.
And
Yeah,
running toward you out of the woods in a pack.
Yep.
Or a bunch of assholes.
I've got it. Or a
Flaming,
bunch of assholes.
flaming assholes.
Close.
Their monsters are called the One Chip Challenge. Oh shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They might as well be flaming assholes.
They're flaming.
How big are they? You
they're
said they're
flaming
small.
Doritos. Yeah.
Are they the size of a chicken?
So, yes. At your level, at this point in your adventures, you are aware you have been ambushed by 20 abyssal chickens.
God damn
They're
it, we're getting
hellcocks.
treed by chickens.
Hellcock.
20.
Yes.
Okay, let's
Bring out the grill.
We're-
It's time
we're
for
as
the
bad as-
barbecue.
Yep,
As
let's
bad
go.
as Sheldon Cooper.
Add buffalo sauce. Let's go.
They have their tongues out, they are hissing, and they are running at you with their claws out. 20 abyssal chickens.
Okay.
So this, I'm going to operate this as these are low levels. I'm going to operate them as minions. They have very few hit points. If you hit it, you kill it. They're going to attack in, pardon me, 4 packs. Bork, you have your hand up.
Never mind. It's fine. We're good.
Mhm.
You answered my question.
Oh, okay. What was your question?
I was just going
It's
to,
okay.
I was just gonna say I was gonna wait for the range guys to take these things out before I go charging
I
off.
thought somebody was
It's-
just playing chicken attack on you.
Not a big deal. Oh no.
No, they are running at you. They are coming in close range. It's pretty much like that, what Kale just posted. So,
It's like, ah!
roll for initiative. It's chicken fighting time.
Wow. Fight the Hellcocks.
Give me that abyssal chicken. Let me grab the stats of the abyssal chicken.
Oh, actually. Actually have to re-roll.
Why do you have to re-roll?
Advantage.
Oh, you have advantage on
Oh,
initiative.
you have advantage on
Nice.
initiative.
Yep, I'll
That's
take
nice.
the first one.
Phone. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh.
are we rolling for something?
Yes,
Initiative. You've been ambushed by abyssal chickens.
Yes.
we're getting treed by chickens right now. Ooh, drink.
Oh, drink bummer. Wah, wah. Oh, another drink. One of the
Drink.
chickens gets a
Yep,
jump
drink.
on us.
Mm-hmm.
Double drinks. 2 drinks. All right.
Okay.
Chickens
Avery's
about to
like,
fuck
hey,
somebody's
you haven't been
couch.
doing this enough.
Kitty, I got your I'm doing your thing for you. The initiative order.
Oh, thanks.
Nice job,
Slowly
Trash.
building.
When it matters the most, I definitely come through with a low fucking roll.
We can count on you to roll poorly.
I mean, we had that 4th of July one-shot last week, and I rolled 20 while impersonating a frog.
So you had an uncanny frog impression?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Hey,
Like
since
Kermit or an actual frog?
Like an actual frog.
Uh.
But then I, as a player, forgot what sound frogs make. So I was trying to like squawk into my microphone until I realized that's not the noise frogs make.
I think that's it. Did I miss
hey,
anything?
since
yeah.
Hawk is back, does she have Silverfang again?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take
Yeah,
that
what
off
was it?
now.
Urlik, Silverfang?
Mhm.
Something?
Okay.
Ulf
Hi.
Ulf
Is that
Silverfang, yeah.
Ulf Silverfang.
Ulf Silverfang, yeah.
Okay. Just let me go down.
Oh shit. Oh, go ahead. No, I keep forgetting I had the animated suit of armor too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he helps
Voltron.
operate the ballista, I think, right?
He does. Yes, he does.
Dude,
He's like turns the crank on the ballista.
we have an army of minions behind us. If we tried to
Yeah.
if we tried rolling for everything that we have, it would be like 2 pages long.
That's why I think we should just basically have our minions operate the ballista pretty much, and it gives them 1 attack, but it's a very powerful attack.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay, so it's chicken fighting time.
Dude, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you.
So, Lewin, you are up first. I don't really need to put down a map
BYN
for
the
you've been
dude. Thank you,
attacked
man.
by a
Thank
mob
you.
of chickens.
Appreciate it.
We're going with minion stats. If you hit it, you kill it. Because these are very low CR, but there are 20 of them. So I'm just going to number them. Lewin, you are definitely able to flank. Because I know you like to do that. Because you're just in the chicken mob.
Chicken mob.
All right.
It's just total craziness, insanity. Chickens everywhere.
I wish they could throw spells at you so we could see if that shield works.
Just abyssal chickens
Right.
everywhere. Maybe these abyssal chickens can cast spells. You don't know that.
Okay, if abyssal chickens are casting spells, then I'm gonna take this fight a little more serious.
I was about
Right.
to say.
So I'm just gonna straight up attack with the spear. Just 12 hit.
I'm gonna straight fuck chickens up right now.
No, a 12 misses.
What? Fucking 12 is a chicken.
They're small.
Second attack.
All right.
Well, fuck. 13.
13 hits.
Oh.
Yes, that gif is Theodore's gif. That is exactly what's happening to you right now.
Jesus.
Okay, so 13 hits.
I killed
We are
one.
down to 19 chickens.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
And if you certainly, by all means, narrate how you kill this chicken.
Just really confused by all the chickens. Gonna just wing the spear, and since there are so many of them, I just happen to hit one. I nick a artery in its throat.
Okay, so there is blood shooting from the neck of the first abyssal chicken, and with that,
And
the
it
first
goes,
pack. The first pack is going to run and run right at Lewin. They are all going to try to attack you. There are, let's gonna say there are 4 of them now since you took out 1. There are 4 in the pack. They each have 2 attacks. So that is going to be 8 rolls.
Oh, one of them is a fail. 2 of them are a fail. 2 drinks.
Okay.
Crit fails.
Yeah, double drinks.
Double drinks.
And just grab your
2 hits.
AC. 2 hits? Okay.
20.
Let's see here. It's going to be... You are hit by a scratch and a bite. One moment here. Here is the bite.
I feel like Avery's making up for lost time somehow here.
Yep.
So you're going to take 5 points of piercing damage, and then another one sinks its chickeny claw into you, and you take 3 more points of piercing damage. You have taken 8 points of damage from the chicken mob. Next up,
So,
Oh, wait a minute. Can I use my reaction to
pose?
because yeah, I can use my action either
Yeah.
parry or repose.
absolutely.
No. All right. So I will spend one superior die.
Gives you
to
a
make
third attack.
melee
Yeah.
weapon attack. Yep.
Okay.
So like it tries to leap at your face, and you duck to the side and skewer it out of midair.
Yes, you skewer another abyssal chicken. We are down to nearly 18 chickens. Anything else for that reaction?
I think that's all I can do with it.
All right. D, we're up to you.
All right. First thing D is gonna do is gonna use his bonus action to unleash the dancing sword, and he's gonna like zip it over and try to skewer a chicken on it. So let's go, dancing sword. Let's see what you got.
Okay.
Probably misses. Nope, that probably hits.
No, it is 13 to hit.
13 to hit. Ah, stupid sword. All right.
It's still learning to follow your commands.
I didn't sleep with it enough.
All right.
That
Go
hits.
with that.
All right, you have taken out. How do you want to do it? You've taken
Oh,
out.
I guess it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, because that's
number
just
3.
minions. Yeah. All right. He's going to. I guess he's just gonna slash through the first one, and I'm gonna attack a second time to see if he can like slash through 2 chickens at once with a big sweeping sword sweep.
Isn't that a
there
cold
we go.
shot?
Absolutely.
Yeah, there you go. And there you go.
Alright.
I don't know why I rolled the damage, but I did. So he's just gonna go through and try to like one big slash that hacks 2 of them out of the air at once.
All right, you are down to 16 chickens.
And I suppose I would have did that on the same one, like up in the front on Monster Group 1 with Lewin.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going down the list.
Okay.
All right, Thundar, you're up against the chickens.
Come on.
At least they weren't geese.
Yeah, they'd be hissing right now.
Yeah, imagine if these were hell geese, we'd be like, oh shit, abyssal geese.
Fuck out. Okay.
That's terrifying.
Abyssal chickens and infernal geese.
I think I know why Lucian's going last, because he has to hold dinner back as Polly sees these big chickens, and he's like, oh, hell no.
Yeah,
We're going to
Dinner's
go ahead
bad.
and say that was what that bad roll was for.
Yeah, because like Dinner's got his wings all the way out. He is ready to go.
Okay. Oh, boom, let's drink.
Drink.
Oh man.
Oh, you
okay.
crit a chicken.
So since you rolled
Damn,
a crit
Avery.
and this is minion fighting, I'm gonna say you have knocked off 2 chickens. How do you want to do it?
Basically, I do have a great sword, so they're just going through chickens. I mean, like,
Okay.
right through. Great force, and the chickens just explode when I hit them.
Explosive feathers and blood.
Yep. We like you.
Yeah, that's
Feathers
Dinner
and blood
right there.
everywhere, like we've been tarred and feathered.
Attack number 2.
All right, in an explosion of feathers and blood, you see Thundar take out 2 chickens with one swing of his sword.
And I turn to D, and I'm like, I got 2 too.
You could get a third. Get a third
Here
one.
we go.
Flies at your head.
Oh,
No.
crit!
Oh my
Just
god.
shit.
Are you
Just
kidding
shit.
me? Holy
Get
shit.
it. And I turn around and give him the 4 symbol.
Oh my
4.
God.
4 chickens. The fuck? What? Alright, Avery, damn.
Drink.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna need more bourbon.
Oh, that's going to be some bubbles right there. That's double.
I'm gonna start some
Yep.
bubbles too, yeah. Back-to-back crits where you just wipe out some wipe out some hell chickens.
Yeah, nothing for me because I just came out of a medically induced K-hole, but I just think this whole thing is hilarious.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is.
now I'm gonna call you know what? Colonel Sanders, man. That's Nem now. He's Colonel Sanders now. Yeah, we're gonna.
All right, I'll
And you know what?
change that.
The
in a
dancing
second.
sword. The dancing sword makes a perfect spit for rotisserie chickens.
There we go.
It'll just
So
sit
the
there and
funny
float
thing
and
is-
hover and slowly rotate over a fire. It's perfect.
Yeah, the monster profile, we'll get to this after the fight, actually does describe what abyssal chicken tastes like.
Of course.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yes.
Oh my god.
In the other group where I ran Curse of Strahd, my one friend played a Tabaxi Ranger, and part of his thing was he always tried to eat everything we killed, and his character's eventual end in life was running a fried chicken restaurant serving only abyssal chicken because the meat is better.
No, I thought it was going to be poisoned to death of something he shouldn't have ate.
Just give me 1 second to say goodnight to my kid. I will be right
Yep,
back
yep.
for Bork.
Not a problem. Well, I still have another thing left, but
It actually occurred to me as soon as we saw these chickens, and I thought about skewering a ton of chickens on the dancing rapier. It's like, yeah, and then you could use it for a rotisserie spit, like perfect.
The funny thing is, she tries to like sneak around the basement and hide and jump on me to say goodnight, but like she's actually gotten good at it at this point. And used to have to be like, "Oh, haha, you're hiding. I can't see you." But now I actually have just a 4-year-old stalking me through the basement. So I'll be right back.
Oh, wait until you get some good games of hide and seek. I'd imagine we can go and we could rotisserie chickens. Myself and Theodore could ride on the wagon, and just be rotisserieing chickens the whole time that we travel. I think this is a big boon.
Jeez.
Thanks, Strahd, for feeding us. Thanks for all the food, Strahd. Bring another wave of those, please.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Like, release the hell chickens. and he's like watching you guys like and then you know they're just about to attack, and one of his minions comes in, is like, "Hey boss, blah blah blah," and the judge's like, "What do you want?" and turns back, and we're all sitting there eating the chickens.
Or no, how about this? We turn the wagon into a food truck, and we start feeding his minions.
Yeah, we start feeding the people. Feed the people. Feed the people. Yeah.
We're feeding everyone.
Dude, we're gonna leave this place as saints.
It's like, oh look, here we go, meat, the best meat you can imagine. Everybody in town is eating well, and they're all thriving off of his minions.
Know.
We should have did that with that giant eagle.
Dude, we're never gonna have to. I don't think we're actually gonna have to kill Strahd when we play this. We're just gonna have to like sit back, and they're gonna just frickin' run them out of town. Like, there you go, all right. Problem solved.
These guys are better than you. Bye.
We're gonna be the first team to beat the Curse of Strahd without actually killing Strahd.
That would be
the whole
fun.
town just revolts against him, and they're like, we stand up and
all
watch
of
the
Ravenloft
just raid the city, raid the town.
Kitty, I still have
we can do that. If we light the beacon, if we go ahead and we put the thing of, if we could put Argynvoss' skull back and the beacon lights again, right? That was the thing, is that it made you feel good. Like, it would make everyone in the town feel that. Like, we could rally an army under that beacon, and they could go out there and go conquer Strahd.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that is definitely a path to victory, I think.
Yeah, the relationships we built in this realm and stuff. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, we might be able to like rally a city into basically be like, okay, you're an army now, and then just like
turn you into.
They can't stand against you.
Turn you into D Muad'Dib.
Muad'Dib, yes, nice.
There you are, Colonel Sanders. Now, there you go. Nice. I saw that. You changed it.
Yes. I love it.
All right. Thundar's chicken and biscuits.
That's right. That's what we're dishing out right now.
Chicken and biscuits. Let's go.
All I do is swing and defeather chickens in one hit.
Now it's like blast. They're just perfectly ready to eat after you hit them. It's like if you get a crit on a chicken, it's perfectly, it's ready to go. Yeah, it's been defeathered, it's been deheaded, it's been field dressed. Everything's ready to go.
I just got 2 crits in a row. I think I like my new sword.
I can't wait to use my axe.
Yeah, you might not get a chance.
Oh, I'm next. Oh no.
Oh, then yes,
no,
you're definitely gonna
you have one more go though, don't you?
I have 2 attacks, but I have oh my god, blanking out here.
Oh, you get second wind.
Not a reaction, but
Bonus action.
bonus action. Yes.
This is when all the crit hits have been used up, and you do a crit fail and accidentally sink that axe into Dinner's neck.
Oh, don't put that evil
Oh,
on
we'll
me.
cry when
Don't
we
put that
when we
evil on me,
bury
Ricky
his
Bobby.
body right next to the
That's
hell
right.
chicken.
Don't you do that, Ricky Bobby?
Dude, I will cry. I will legit cry.
There's no way Kitty would let that happen. There's no way. I don't think she would.
What would I not let happen?
Nothing. Never mind.
No, she doesn't need to know because it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Don't worry. He would just push it out and say it's a mere flesh wound.
Okay.
I still have a bonus action, Kitty.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead with your bonus action.
Can I, with my bonus action, can I do an unarmed strike? Can I do like a stomp on a chicken to try to just like stomp the shit out of it?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Punch a chicken.
Like just boot it. Soccer.
Yep. So let's see. That's just plus what? Okay. Plus 4. Come on, baby. 14. Crunch.
That hits.
Chicken just got stomped. So swap, boom. And I'm done.
Okay. We are down to 11 chickens.
Ooh.
Bork.
I would like to attack one of them. Am I flanking?
Oh my god.
Are we just assuming flanking?
Yeah, you're in a mob.
I love that movie, Dozer.
I just go and Pele a chicken. No, that's Pele. Yeah.
Yep, that's the movie Victory. It's a fucking great movie.
But
Old school war movie.
Pele was amazing player though.
He was the shit. Yes, he was.
It was 13 hit.
Absolutely, 13
imagine
is
Peleing
what you
a
need to
chicken.
hit.
Okay. I'll do that. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
So
speaking of the
Wow.
movie Victory, it has been the weirdest thing to discover about myself as an adult since I didn't really get to watch much of anything growing up. I apparently really like sports movies.
They
Sports
are
movies
good.
Inspirational. That's why they're
Yeah,
they're
they're-
inspirational. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody loves sports movies, whether you admit it or not. They can be corny, and it's okay. It's okay if a sports movie is corny. Like you all accept it. Because it's what you want to believe out of it.
It's the message behind it. You're not.
Yeah, it's the message. It's the spirit. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the spirit of
Yeah.
competition behind it. So it's
Anybody
okay if it's
watch
corny.
Prefontaine?
I have not actually.
What is it?
How do you like that big
Prefontaine.
damage, Bork?
I haven't seen that.
Okay.
It's a runner movie.
Okay.
Question before I decide what to do on my bonus action.
Absolutely.
Are we on like a long journey like after this fight? Would it be safe to assume that we're going to be in for at least an hour of downtime?
Yes.
Okay. Then I would like to spend a key point for Fury of Blows.
Okay.
Flurry of bros.
Flurry of blows.
Flurry of bros.
Flurry of bros.
I'm gonna do that again because I had advantage. Yeah.
Mhm.
And that one dies. Would you say I have 40 feet? Would you say I can get to another one?
Let me check what these things' movement speed is, but yeah, probably. Just a second. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna remember to do advantage this time. Okay, that one dies. Then I would like to use a key point in an attempt to use the normal strength saving throw where I push it 15 feet. to where this creature is already dead, so I'm going to assume it fails a strength saving throw, and I'm going to attempt to hurl it strong enough into another thing, as I see how fragile these things are, and attempt to kill the next one.
Okay, so DM's discretion, I'm going to say that is an improvised weapon.
Okay.
Oh.
So you are picking up a chicken and throwing it as an improvised weapon. Let me see here.
And the DC is 15. Maybe the thing I'm throwing it against can do a dex save. DC 15.
Yeah. Okay. You threw a chicken at a chicken.
I would like to, as I kind of go through this mob like a whirlwind with my new ever so wonderful BFA, and I would like to kind of, as the second swoop of my axe thuds down with all that damage, I leave it implanted in the ground, and I pick it up and throw the rest of the remains of its body at another thing, killing it with the little pointy end of it.
Okay, so that is... You killed 1 chicken, 2 chickens, 3 chickens.
4.
I killed 4.
Sorry.
I killed 4.
It's like you took out 4 chickens?
Yep.
Okay. 2, 4, okay. And I know BFA means big fucking axe, but like, I like to think that means Bork is attacking with a Bachelor of Fine Arts.
That's awesome.
What?
Because, yeah, when my mom got her PhD, I helped her write her acceptor speech. And, yes, that she also began with a BFA. But not a big fucking axe.
I love it.
Fucking that.
Okay.
I love it. The name will change.
But yes.
It will find.
My mom has a BFA in illustration. I feel like, I don't know, maybe Bork went to art school. Okay. Let's see here. So
Art
that's
of killing
18.
chickens.
I like my axe. It is a fine weapon.
Okay.
Oh, that wasn't even
Yeah,
that wasn't even all the damage.
I enjoyed picking out what people's fantasy weapons looked like. I almost want to get better at art so I can draw fantasy weapons.
I do like
if
the
there's
one
a place to start
you got
weapons,
for me.
it's a good place to start.
I mean, that's drafting, which was like, when I studied art, that was probably my strongest suit.
Well,
'Cause
just
it's,
maybe
like,
do
so
CAD.
exact. Yeah.
Maybe you could
Okay.
just CAD, and then you could 3D print them, or you could 3D print them if you like actually
Yeah.
created the images.
Okay, so, in Chicken Pack 3, there are only 2 remaining chickens. Chicken Pack 4 are all up and around. Bork, seeing how much damage you did, they are very offended. These chickens are all going to run at you. So the remainder of Pack 4, the remainder of Pack 3 and all of Pack 4 are going to run at you. You are now being attacked by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 abyssal chickens.
Oh my god.
So.
Like, now they're all chasing you.
I didn't go into a rage.
Yeah.
Oh, you
whoops.
did?
No, you used your bonus action for something else, for the flurry of blows. Oh, there's a crit in there.
18.
And there's a fail in there.
Bless.
Okay.
Oy. Alright, well, drink
I
twice.
have a reaction. What can I do with my reaction?
You could get eaten by these chickens. Okay, what's your armor class again?
18.
18, so...
I'm a
Bite
dexterous
fail, scratch
motherfucker.
fail. Bite hit, scratch hit. So, just writing these down.
That's
Bite
gonna
hit,
be an
scratch
ouchie,
hit.
buddy.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Fail, fail, fail. Bite hit.
Holy
scratch is
shit.
a crit.
I don't think it's that bad.
Scratch hit, bite hit.
Despite He has more in monk than barbarian, so his HP isn't too high.
So
Oh, that's
you are
Oh,
going to
you've been rolling d8s mostly for your
Yeah.
hit points, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you do. I got a drink. Fuck.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You gotta
You're
drink
going
twice.
to
There's
get-
2 in there.
You're going to take 4 bites and 3
All right.
scratches. One of the scratches is
Only
a crit.
one.
May I request the average?
Oh, there's a 1 in there. There's a 20 and a 1.
May
Sure.
Is there? Oh,
Okay.
fuck. Yeah. Sure.
Easy enough. Average on the average on the bites is 4.
Damn, Avery.
Okay.
So that's going to be 16 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
God damn.
Not as
Average on the claw is 5. So that's
Never
going
seen
to
so many
be
angry chickens.
5, 10, 15 points of piercing damage plus an extra 8 for the crit. That's 23 points of piercing damage.
Are
you bloodied by chickens?
I am bloodied by chickens.
That's good shit.
In this episode of Dungeons and Drinking, Brad gets bloodied by a bunch of chickens from hell.
I didn't expect them to swarm. They weren't moving in a swarming fashion. I didn't.
Well, there was two of their turns came at once. That's hilarious. Right after yours. That's great. All right, that's okay. We'll come in here and save your ass. It's fine. You lived. We'll save your ass. Well, fuck.
Okay.
You bring too much attention to yourself, Bork.
Do you have a reaction you want to use?
About that.
All right, so let's see here. Just fixing this up. Pack 1. I just yeah, Disco had just been completely conked out while sick.
That's
They
fine.
said they might jump on to listen in. I just messaged them and said Bork just got bloodied by a swarm of abyssal chickens, and they said angry drumsticks.
Yum. We will eat them. We will eat them with glee after all this. Bork will be particularly hungry.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you will.
Oh, I'm eating these.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat you,
Theodore.
motherfuckers.
Theodore, there are 7 chickens remaining.
All around me.
You
Yeah.
say they're probably
He's
close.
getting
As
sick to
Bork
death.
shakes them off his body.
I'm going to firebolt one of the chickens
hear
in
no.
group 3.
Okay.
I assume that hits.
Yeah.
13, I think, is the number.
Yes. hmm
And then for my bonus action,
Okay.
second
That's the one.
cantrip casting, the last one in group 3.
Okay.
Sizzle, sizzle.
All right. So Theodore, as you let loose the firebolt from your hands,
It smells delicious.
you can hear the fat sizzle, and your party can smell the cooking meat of the abyssal chickens. It's a
Oh,
little
God,
bit
yes.
gamier. It smells closer to goose or duck.
Oh, nice.
There's enough of a layer of fat on it that, yeah, kind of sizzles like bacon.
Yum.
I'm
There's
gonna
no
walk over
feathers
and
on
take
it or
a bite.
anything, so it's just perfect. It's ready to cook.
Yes, it is.
All
All right.
Yeah.
I'll just make sure I'll position further away after watching the chickens retaliate every time.
All right. I feel like maybe we should let some of these live and figure out if we can breed them.
Oh my god.
There are 5 chickens
Just start an
remaining.
abyssal chicken farm here in Barovia.
Abyssal chicken farm.
Yeah. Who
Oh,
wants to
wait,
start an abyssal
Hawk
chicken farm
still
in
has to go.
Barovia?
Hawk still has to go. So.
Yeah.
Lucian, it's your turn.
Well, I'm just gonna kind of. I'm gonna shoot firebolts.
Oh.
Still chicken.
I'm gonna shoot 2 firebolts.
Barovia
Uh-oh.
farm.
How about to have some more roasted chicken here?
The first one hits with a 15.
Okay. How do you want to do it? Or we can tell this at the end for how many chickens you kill.
Yeah, that's fine. Second one also hits for 16. So
Okay, so you have taken out 2 chickens. How do you want to do it?
uh,
Jesus Christ.
just shoot the firebolt at them and watch them cook. Nothing super fancy.
Right. So yeah, as the smell of cooking abyssal chicken grows stronger. Robert, we are up to you.
Hold up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How many's left?
There are 3 chickens remaining.
Dinner is gonna hold his action.
Okay.
He wants to be at the end of the line.
He wants to
Okay.
finish the last chicken.
I can only imagine.
Okay. So he's readying an action with the trigger being when there is 1 chicken remaining.
Yep. Exactly.
Hawk, we are up to you.
So, I am really liking everybody using all their thunderbolts and things like that. I have the staff of lightning and thunder, so I start singing thunder, thunder and lightning, and I'm gonna use my staff, my quarter staff, to try to take out the last of the chickens with thunder and lightning. You can use this action to use as lightning strike and thunder clap properties at the same time. So lightning strike, you can use this action to cause a lightning to leap from the staff tip to 5 feet wide and 120 feet long. Each creature in the line must have a DC 17 dexterity saving throw, taking 9d6 lightning damage or fail a save.
96? Jesus, that's an overkill. You're gonna
Cow, she's
fart. You're gonna
incinerate
fry
him.
these things. Incinerated.
I mean,
yeah,
we
they're
can
gonna
just eat it,
literally
right,
turn to
Greg?
ashes.
Who
All right, let's go
who
for
wants
it. You're
some
gonna
well
shoot.
done?
You're gonna shoot a lightning bolt at them, or a real lightning.
Pretty sure
There
that's
you
what.
go.
Yeah.
Unlimited power.
So
Unlimited
thunder clap.
power.
So I shouldn't do the whole thing. You think the lightning is just going to be enough?
We'll
I
see.
mean, these are minion stats, so all you have to do to kill something is hit it. Rolling
Yeah, all you had
damage
to do is
isn't
bonk it on the head with the staff, and it will die.
Well, we're gonna. Okay, so then maybe we won't do the whole thing. We're just gonna do some lightning, 2d lightning damage. We'll do that instead.
Yeah, 2d6. That's
Okay.
Plenty.
So, I will have. Is that a dexterity save?
a something save. It was a DC 17 something save.
I just,
If it's
so it's a Constitution save. We'll do
Oh,
the
Constitution. Okay. All right. What is the Constitution on one of these bad boys? Okay. Oh, the chicken saves.
Whoa. Does not fry, but does it take any damage on a fail?
I think it takes half.
It takes
Okay.
half, so it still dies.
It's saved and still dies.
Maybe
Yeah.
since it's
Okay.
like the first time she used it, she's just not quite used to the aim.
Yeah, you're still learning how to aim it, just like Dee's dancing sword hasn't quite shown him what to do.
You were maybe
Okay.
you weren't expecting it to be that big of a lightning bolt.
Yeah, so you have gotten 1 chicken. Anything else you would like to do?
Does that mean there's like 4 chickens left or 2?
There are now 2 chickens left. The goose is holding his action for when there is one chicken left.
Do you guys want the chicken farm?
There are 2 chickens left, but we don't know if they're male or female, or if they even reproduce that way. They might just be spawned from a pit somewhere. We don't know.
They need to die.
They're from the abyss.
They need
Yeah,
to
we should
die.
just kill them, but we should enjoy eating them.
Yes.
Maybe someday we'll learn how to conjure these things on our own.
They smell amazing.
I'm just trying to swing.
We have a warlock
gonna-
in the group. A warlock should be able to, probably can figure out how to conjure these
Yeah,
things.
and we don't really have time. Strahd is hurting people.
So I'm just gonna try to swing at it with the quarterstaff then.
Okay.
So you try to poke one.
Well, that's the
Oh.
damage. Sorry.
Oh,
No, that's just the damage.
Oh, okay, right, then okay. Let's see if
Okay, so that's 13.
Okay, 13
Barely.
hits. There is now 1 chicken remaining. Dinner has been holding his action.
He's in a bit of a frenzy.
uh-oh.
So can I lobby for advantage?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's 1 chicken and a bunch of enemies around him.
Yeah, with advantage, he got an 18.
Nice. How would he like to do it?
He's gonna walk up to it, just open his mouth as wide as he can, and just snap down on its head and bite its head completely off. And he's gonna pull away, and he's gonna have blood dripping off of his beak. And give one of these. And just chew on its head for a minute.
Wow.
All right.
The murder goose.
You are out of battle. Gork is looking pretty beat up. And you are surrounded by the bodies, some of which are burning, of 20 abyssal chickens. What would you like to do?
I'd like to go sit down somewhere. just off
Yeah,
just off to the side, and do medicine on me, and if we're gonna do a short rest, I'm not gonna bother wasting potions or anything. But at least a medicine.
I'm gonna play a soothing song on my panpipe.
Oh, does that give me bonus on healing stuff? I think you have a spell that does.
I might actually.
I think you have something if you play a song during.
Yeah,
a
do
short...
we have any healers left? I know that we, Disco's not here, so...
Healing word.
You have healing word? That's probably worth using on him or something, if it'll work for him.
I think there's a way you can play it's a bard thing, but I might be mistaken. No,
Maybe
that's fine.
if you can maximize your hit dice or something, that'd be pretty cool.
Look it up.
The feature Song of Rest. Sorry, I'm snuggling a cat, so
Aww.
Yeah,
Song of rest.
yeah. Check.
How
if
do
you
I
have
get
it.
that?
Never apologize for
You
that.
might
Just
have
do
it by level 2 as a bard, but I don't know what bard class you are, so could be wrong.
Oh.
Hang on, I found it. I think it is... Oh yeah, that's all bards. You just have it. Okay, beginning at 2nd level, you can use soothing music or oration to help you revitalize your wounded allies during a short rest.
Down here.
If you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points by spending hit dice at the end of the short rest, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit point.
There you go.
That's what I'll do.
All right. Then yeah, I'm going to spend some hit die. How would I do that? But that's it. That's it for me.
Okay.
I think Dee's gonna start skewering chickens onto the dressing and skewering chickens onto the dancing sword.
Okay.
It's straight up gonna be like a Brazilian steakhouse up in here.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna walk over to dinner and hold my hand under his mouth, and he's gonna spit the beak out in my hand and then put it in my pouch.
Cool.
Yep. I suspect this is good eating.
Okay, so why does it never roll when I do that?
What, your hit dice?
Yeah, it just says it will do
Yeah.
it, and then it will add automatically, and it doesn't fucking do shit. So I'll roll it in here.
Maybe it expects you to roll separately, and then you just add on
It
whatever
can
your thing
roll D's nuts.
was.
Jeez.
It's not gonna roll my nuts.
Say, I don't think D would let him do that.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna let it roll my nuts.
So yeah,
My nuts are my nuts for my rolling.
y'all know I have a classics degree, and I'm also kind of an airhead sometimes. There was a point in one of my college classes when a guy in my class was talking about because the Achilles heel, and this guy begins talking to me about another mythological hero that I had not heard of named Bophades, and he totally had me going for like 20 minutes until we learned that in the inverse to the Achilles heel, there's Bophades nuts.
Oh god.
That's pretty
Nice.
legendary.
Yes. Yeah,
Well
there's
played,
a whole
stranger.
story. Okay, yeah, it was good. I was embarrassed, but also like, okay, that was good. You got me. All right, if you yeah, you're heading to Ravenloft. Let's see here. You've gone around the lake and going to kind of your sort of hugging the woods on your path.
I feel like myself and Theodore are probably barbecuing some chickens right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yo, hold up. Theodore does not want to eat any abyssal chickens.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're just
For
providing,
you.
you're just providing fire, man.
Oh,
That's
Bork,
all.
Sure.
Bork will.
I ain't eating shit.
Bork will.
No, I think once you smell all of this, we're just gonna be like, all right, cool.
You
It's
don't know
bacon
what
wrapped
that's
chicken.
been, except that you do. It's all over the place.
I'll eat some bacon wrapped chicken.
Cat on keyboard.
Yeah, she just jumped off the desk though.
What's your cat's name?
Gracie.
Gracie.
I went to the office for the first time in months, and she clearly missed me, so she's kind of been like,
Aww.
Could I roll a survival check during this barbecue time to use
Sure.
my knowledge of wild game experience to make these things taste better?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
because you
camp
know about.
cooking.
Yeah, you're gonna know about things like edible plants, etc. Sure.
I would do
Yeah,
that,
I mean, and
but it's very
and
hard to find.
yeah,
the
there you
sh-
go. Drink that.
It's
You
hard
know
to
what?
find
D
the
is
shit that
also
I
a
need.
competent survivalist.
I'm just going to say that, yeah, it's like, oh man, this is like, I would just be like, oh, this would be so good if I had some of my old grandmom's
Yeah, D is a-
rosemary that used to grow off the vine, and like, you know.
D is gonna try to save this.
Actually, I'm gonna be
Oh
honest.
no,
you've
we
been,
failed too.
You've been through these woods before, so if you want to roll that with advantage, I'm
Avery's
okay
being
with
brutal.
that.
Nope.
Oh my good lord, I'm really trying to hand this to you.
it's fine. It's just
Avery's being brutal.
I could just be sitting there complaining
Wow.
about how good this
Okay.
would be, how much,
There we
how
go.
much better
There we
this
go.
would be.
Okay, all right. So
In the course of
for-
that, though, there were 3 drinks that happened right there.
Yes.
Oh my God. I'm
Bork,
out.
you're really
You guys-
having
So
a
it
bit
took
of
us
trouble.
a second, but we figured out how to make them taste good.
Yeah, and as Bork is going on and on about this or that herb from, Tall Rock, where he's from, Dee, you happen upon a patch of wild herbs, and you just hold them up and go, "You mean this?"
Yes. And yeah, I get to work using these herbs and kind of turning it into a kind of like a paste with my field knife and rubbing it on these on these chicken thighs, and they're yeah, delicioso.
So I think Avery's trying to kill us here.
Yeah,
Gonna have
she
to-
really is.
No, she broke me. I'm out.
Mm. You're out of the drinking.
Yep, I'm on to a normal.
It's
state
9
now.
o'clock. We're like, wah.
Oh, I've learned to when it comes to drinking, I've learned to cut myself off.
It sounds like a useful skill.
Yeah.
You'll have to teach me of this sometime. Did
Oh,
you
you-
learn this from your master?
No, you. Yes, you only have what you are going to drink in the house. There's nothing else. So once it's gone, it's gone.
Oh shit!
There-
Well, I
there
am.
is nothing
I'm
left.
oh, that is a good trick. I have literally hundreds of dollars of bourbon
Yeah,
sitting in my house
that
I
is
could.
impossible for you. But you are.
Yeah.
I would never.
That's impossible.
Yeah, that type of bourbon I would never binge.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I have a liquor cabinet and a wine rack here.
Yeah, it'd be like you die first.
Yeah.
Plus, it's too good to waste like that.
Yeah, it's too good to waste like that. You have to remember it. No, not all of it, just the beginning part.
Okay. So, you have a nice barbecue. You, Bork, you're healed up after being attacked by chickens.
I would like to be sulking in the back of the wagon, please.
Absolutely. You take a short rest sulking in the back of the wagon.
Jesus.
And let's see here.
So during our short rest, we pig out on abyssal chicken, and then we
Mhm.
maybe try to preserve whatever we can of the ones that weren't already cooking.
Yeah, you got the survival skills to make like some chicken jerky.
Yeah, we can do some. We can do some preserving, some salting, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Well, how close are we to the next town? Maybe when we get there, we give it out to the poor, because obviously this is too much for us.
Oh yeah, are we gonna cross any villages? Don't we cross? Oh, you know what? I think we go past the Vistani encampment, don't we? On our
that is
way to
on-
Strahd.
No, I think we left that.
You left the Vistani encampment. You
Okay, so we
are
passed that
going to
already?
hit
Isn't there
yeah, you are going
isn't
to
there like
reach
a,
the
like a mansion,
ahead.
mansion around here or something. I may be wrong.
Yeah.
No, you're
Hold
going
on.
to reach the gates of Barovia.
Oh,
Oh, so we'll reach Barovia's.
Mhm.
maybe we can bribe ourselves in with food.
I don't think we need to. All right, so where are we on? So there's castle. All right, there's the
Okay.
gates of Barovia. So there'll be guards at the
Yeah.
gates of Barovia.
I'm sure. there
Now,
Go ahead.
I'm going
There's
to have
oh,
to
what's that?
things-
What's that? Oh,
So there, that is I was hoping to end there, but we're gonna have to kind of do things a little bit out of order, so I can end at something that someone in the party requested. But you will hit there chronologically first. So, as you recall, when early in your adventure, there was the old mill where you fought those hags.
uh-huh.
And you approach it, and you go past it. It has been flushed of evil, and
Could I
Second,
can I
is
send
there
you
a
a
message?
message?
Yes. as you approach Old Bone Grinder, you can definitely tell that it has been purged of evil. And
I
it
get that.
seems to be glowing now with sort of a pinkish light. Bork, you're there in the back of the cart, kind of sulking.
And eating chicken.
And eating, yeah, just grumpily eating chicken.
Comfort food. Self-soothing.
And you suddenly start to feel better after getting your ass kicked by chickens.
Full stomach does make you feel better.
And
Eating your enemy probably is very
oh yeah,
Oh, very, very gratifying, yes.
you have this scar on your chest from when your lycanthropy was taken care of.
Yes.
You can feel yourself almost being pulled by that scar towards the mill. It's as though something near or in the mill has attached, sort of an invisible string to the scar in your chest. It's not a painful pulling.
But like it's there.
It's there.
Everine.
How far away is the? Can I see like I can feel the distance? Can I look in that direction? What do I see? Do I see any structures or caves or?
You can see the faintest glimpse, almost as though if you're not sure they're there or not, of bioluminescent mushrooms. As though the veil or reality is kind of thin around the mill.
Stealth check, please.
Absolutely.
Damn it. I would like to attempt to sneak off into the wood line towards there.
Okay.
I would like to kind of, as I'm going, kind of keep an ear out because I know how goddamn paranoid the whole party is.
Yeah, we definitely see you, dude.
So if that is it, I would like to take off, actually running towards the mushrooms.
Okay.
It's like, we definitely see you, dude. I'm gonna roll my eyes and kind of just like roll off of the wagon and start following him.
You all see Bork kind of take off, and you can tell he's definitely curious about something. Bork, you are starting to hear a voice.
Okay.
And you
And
can hear a very gentle, pleasant female voice. You're the only one that can hear this.
it's a lady.
And it's just a woman's voice saying, "Come. You can be healed."
Insight check on that one.
Okay?
Pretty good.
It's not bad.
Pretty good.
I am following my heart, so
Okay.
I am checking for trustworthiness.
Trustworthy. You are being spoken to by something in another plane. It does not want to hurt you.
I'm gonna stop.
Okay?
And I will probably wait until D gets there, because.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna just.
I can hear him coming.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm as fast as he is, so he can't get away from me.
Well, you can't gain on me.
Yeah, I can't. Right. You're not gonna run away from me. You're not gonna pull away.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna know. I'm gonna see you.
Okay.
I would like to, as you get there, and I would like to point out the crazy neon mushrooms, and I would like to just kind of, like, not really take my eyes away from there and say, a woman spirit calls to me. And I would like to take my hand and kind of press it against the chest wound that I have covered up with my robes. Say it calls to me. She calls to me.
She calls to you through those, and then I'm gonna point at the mushrooms.
She call and I point and I shake my head and I point my finger to my head.
You point towards your head.
Yes. I shake my head. Says she calls to me in here.
So what does that have to do with these? And then I'm gonna point back down at the mushrooms.
I don't know. That's why I stopped.
Okay. Dee would like to do a let me see, hold on, like a perception perhaps. I think perception is the one I want.
Has the lady spoken again?
You just hear a repeated whisper first that just says, "You will be healed."
Dee's gonna look around and see where Bork brought us and where he stopped, and just gonna look around and take stock of everything that's in the area. He's just gonna say, "Why did you stop?" Like, think, "Why did he stop here?" And then look around.
I'm going to help him, so I can give him advantage.
Okay. While you are doing that, Bork, the next you continue hearing this woman's voice, and she says, "It's not your fault, you know. You were defending your companions."
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of keep helping him look for clues.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, if Dee doesn't see anything, he's gonna be like, "Why don't we go back to the cart, buddy?"
I think you're right. And
yeah,
I would
you
like
don't
to.
see what could be calling to Bork.
I would like to roll an acrobatics check to use a dash to the opening.
Okay.
And to get there before Bork.
The opening?
The where those mushrooms are.
Yes.
Oh.
You can see, pardon me, the overgrowth around the mill. There is a hole in it that seems to be growing as the bioluminescent plants are kind of centered around it. And
Okay.
Bork, so far as you can tell, that's where the voice is coming from. And
I think it is a portal to another realm, in my opinion. And after seeing the creepy lady that I am convinced is a god from a different plane, something's telling me to go in here, so I'm going.
Okay, I guess Dee is going to like whistle, I think, to the people in the remaining in the wagon, like just a quick like kind of roundup whistle, like, and then I'm just gonna take off and chase Bork, and
Okay.
try to keep pace with him. I'm not gonna try to overtake him. I'm just gonna follow him at from a little distance behind.
So with Bork's
No one's gonna hop up
acrobatics,
and run behind.
he is able to absolutely lunge into the portal before you can grab him, and it closes.
Well, shit. He jumped into a portal here, and I guess, let me guess, the portal is what, just in a patch of mushrooms, or is the portal in the in the old mill?
Just kind of hang
It
out.
was in the patch of mushrooms, and it
um,
has disappeared.
Okay.
what's going on, and we'll see
I
how
guess
things go.
How
I'm
soon do
not
the
great
rest
at
of
this,
us
but
get there?
Um,
Like, did we see Bork disappear?
yes.
Lucian's gonna head into that patch of mushrooms and just start eating them.
Oh, good lord.
actually, we
So am I, because that's
while
his.
you do that, D is going to actually investigate the mushrooms to see if this is if they look like they're safe. Can
I'm
I do a
also gonna
survival
follow
check on them?
suit.
Yeah, just a second while I look that up.
I'm gonna do a survival check on the mushrooms and see if I feel like they should be eating them, even though I'm not really gonna be able to stop them from eating them. I'm gonna see after they eat them, I guess, whether or not I should expect that they're gonna die. So,
Okay, just a second. I've got a message from work.
yeah, that's a pretty good roll.
I'm also gonna start eating the mushrooms because that was my
Okay,
best buddy.
just a second. Okay, so D, you can tell from your survival check, um, you have never seen these mushrooms before,
All
but
right.
you know, you've never seen them personally, but you might have seen pictures of them in a book. They are straight from the Feywild. It was almost as if there was a planar leak.
Okay.
Um, so if you have eaten the mushrooms, I am going to need you to roll me a D100 on the mushroom table. Okay. Hawk at a 46. Hawk, the first mushroom you grabbed was purple and it was wrinkly. This is known as the rush room. For the next hour, your movement speed is increased by 10 feet.
Ooh.
Lucian, you have consumed something known as the hush room. This
I
is a
thought
mushroom with a short, stout stem and a wide brimmed cap. It's sort of violet blue colored. Let me roll to see how long you have this is going to happen to you.
I'm really hoping it's not the shit my pants
Oh,
effect.
For the next 21 minutes, you are incapable of making any sound orally.
This is the Barovia version of Deck of Many Things.
So I can move 10 extra feet and he can't say anything. It's
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Good stuff.
D is gonna roll his eyes and say like, I don't even think these are from these aren't even from this plane. I'd be careful about eating these. Although, they could come in handy at some point, and D is gonna think about harvesting them. So yeah. What happens if D like doesn't eat them and he just starts like plucking them and picking them like and stuff like that? Do they still glow after he picks them?
Yes, roll me a D100.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great. So I trip just from touching them?
Some of them are strong enough for it. Okay. So you're not going to be affected by touching it, but you have encountered a mushroom known as the Delphi Epiphanata, or the Oracle's Consult. You are
Oh,
able
no.
to gain insight into the future. Upon consumption of the mushroom, you can roll a single d20. And in the next 24 hours, you may replace any roll with that value.
So it's like a luck dice.
Yes. All right, Hawk, roll one more time.
Oh my god. Red Bull's gonna give you more than energy right now. Hawk
So,
is now tripping ball sack again.
Yeah, no. So after Hawk eats all of this stuff,
so hold on, I need to So, Hawk, I need a DC 13 con save.
Uh-oh. Get ready to put her in the cart.
Let me get back to my D&D page.
Because that's gonna
Con save, you
impact-
said?
Yes, that will impact how long this affects you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you have failed the save. So what all of you see, this mushroom was black and white spotted. And you see Rubert's body structure start to change as he drops to all fours. This was the mushroom. For the next 8 minutes, you have turned into a
No.
cow.
Oh my god.
Lucian would have liked to have said, "I told you so," but he
I'm a
can't.
musical cow that can move very fast.
Yes. So Hawk is now a cow that can run, and Lucian is unable to speak.
he's a speechless
Oh, man.
witness. So I'm going to, after that, I'm going to be like, stop just eating them all. And then I'm gonna be like, we should
Gotta eat
just
'em
Cow, I
we
start
should pick
eating
these.
more.
Oh my god.
No, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna try to pick them and like bag them up so that we don't just end up eating them in the next minute, and we just have one person who has a whole shitload of weird powers at a time when we can't use them for anything. So D is gonna be like, we should harvest these. Stop eating them, and just like trying to get everybody to stop voraciously eating mushrooms.
Cow, since I am a cow, I try to move past him and eat more mushrooms.
I know. Now I'm trying to contend with the cow trying to eat mushrooms.
I'm just thinking of this is really showing my age, but I think it was Diablo 2.
Yeah,
had a
where there was
secret
the
level
cow
that was just
level, and it was
cows.
like moo moo moo
Yes.
moo moo moo. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that was
Okay.
Diablo 2. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember playing that in college.
Yeah, the cow level was the shit. Barbarians murdered the cow level. Barbarians are so fun in the cow level. You could just go and like you were a lawnmower just killing meat. It was awesome. Sorcerers or
Okay.
sorceresses were also really fun in the cow level.
So, yeah, you have a cow.
Don't have a cow, man.
Do you want me to roll again?
You're really trying
I
to
feel like I'm gonna try to bag up a bunch of mushrooms. So if I do you want me to roll a bunch of times just to see if I end up getting hallucinating at some point?
Roll a few times and we'll see what you got.
All right, I'm gonna roll 3 times. How's that?
Okay.
Roll anything to try to eat another one as fast as he's picking them.
Okay. I will let you eat one more. So first, D, you have. Okay.
69. Woo! Nice job. I feel like that deserves a drink.
Oh, I think that's a special one too.
Oh god.
Whoever made the first- Okay. Oh no. Okay, so for that 38, here's your 38. $31.
Yeah, he's just gonna reach down and pick 3 of them real quick and try to put them in a bag or a pouch or something.
31 doesn't do anything. It just tastes like meat. And 78. Oh, you have ink.
Ink.
Okay.
Hi, Violet.
So, Hawk, before I can tell you what this mushroom has done to you, so, what is Rubert's sexuality?
He doesn't necessarily have.
What?
Really buy. He just goes with the flow.
Okay. So, you have consumed something known as the Crush Room. At this point, you have exited your cow state. You turn back into Rubert. As Dee is leaned forward picking the mushrooms, you suddenly catch Dee's eyes. You are now in love with Dee.
But,
So,
oh, that sucks for you.
after
It's
this,
not that accurate, but it'll do.
Good one.
So, as you are finishing up with your mushroom situation, probably, time to forage and figure out what's going on, about an hour has passed. Bork, you see the portal open, and Bork is almost ejected from it. And Bork stumbles out of the portal, looking a little disoriented, because Bork, so far as you know, you've been gone for a few weeks.
Is he back?
He would like to medicine check on him quick.
Okay, just a second here.
I don't know if it'll be any good or not, but he would like to check him out and see if he is injured or wounded or whatever since disappearing. Alright, not terrible. Is he visibly injured?
Oh, it didn't.
It didn't act properly.
Hello.
So, I will fill you all back in next week on where Bork was. But, D, as Bork comes out, you can do a medicine check. He's not enchanted, not injured. You can tell he has definitely been on a quest of some sort, and I'm going to type this out so Brad can see it when he gets back.
I'm back.
So can I tell that he's been gone for 2 weeks? Like his hair is longer and like he's a dirty and he looks like he's been gone for a long time.
I've been back.
Even though it's only been like an hour.
My mic wasn't on.
Oh.
It
Okay,
it was
so-
on mute. But no, I heard pretty much like the last like minute or two.
Okay. So Bork sort of stumbles out of the portal. Bork, so far as you know, you've been gone for a couple of weeks.
Okay.
And in our time, it's been like an hour or two.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. We've been picking mushrooms, and some of them have been eating a shitload of them.
Yes, you can tell he's not wounded. From the look of his body, yes, you can tell he's looking a little haggard, like he's definitely been through some things, but he seems very happy and peaceful.
I have just been on a journey, my friend. I will fill you in later, but forgive me, I must rest just a little bit, please. And you would notice that the robes that Bork normally has is covering up most of his torso for a change, because normally he's not wearing much.
I was actually just about to say that. You and I thought of exactly the same thing. Yeah, Bork is unusually clothed.
But I feel great. Don't worry about me. I'm all good. Just been on a quest.
Nice to see you got yourself a spa day.
Yeah. Something I had to do. It was something I had to do. And I kind of like put my fist to my chest a couple times where the wound was. And said it is gone for sure.
Then D is gonna hand him a chicken and say like, eat, sleep, rest,
Oh, there's still
and
more.
then put him and like
There
put
is
him in.
still
Yeah.
more. Oh.
Yeah. It might be a little cold right now, but I think
It does-
Theodore can probably warm it up for you.
It's like a Tasmanian devil.
Okay.
I will, but I'll look at you strangely as you eat it.
So as this is happening, Hawk, Brad, I don't know if you caught this. So the mushroom adventure was great. So Hawk Rubert turned into a cow,
Oh.
but then came out of it.
Okay.
Lucian was unable to speak for a while.
She got better.
Yes. And Hawk has consumed the crush room and is now in love with Dee.
Oh, that's awesome.
And you know what? Let me grab my Spotify.
And D has picked a bunch of mushrooms. Seeing the effects of these, D has picked a bunch of mushrooms and put them in a sack. But he was not himself affected by any of the mushrooms. So now he
Nice.
just has a bunch of mushrooms that do random things.
Okay. And so Rubert is just staring at Dee and starts up a pretty good rendition. If anyone wants to hit play.
Oh god. Well, I can't because I got the copyright.
Stream on. Yeah, don't play that, but I get it.
No,
D is going to lower his hat and hide his face and like
Jesus Christ. A little loud.
right along, yeah. Try to like he's going to like blend in with the shadows.
All right. And you are back on the road.
On the road again?
Who wants to roll for a random encounter?
Sure. Let's do it. What do I need? I'll roll the d12. How's that?
Okay. Yeah, it's a d12 and a d8.
All right, I'll take the d12. Ta-da.
I got the 8. Oh, give it to Hawk.
So we got a 7.
Or I can go 6 and okay, give it to Hawk. 6 and 6 of 12.
Okay.
Okay.
We're in trouble now.
You're good.
What's up?
Okay. Let's
What do we
see
got?
here. So sort of up on a hill, kind of looking towards you, you see 4 dire wolves.
Ah, fuck.
I love this.
What?
We said, "Aw, fuck." I
Okay.
did.
Yeah, 4
Four
dire
dire wolves.
wolves kind of standing at a high point in the woods looking down at you.
I'm
And
guessing that they're Strahd's minions.
I nudge Ulf and try to get him to like um tell them we're friends.
And I'm gonna say anybody with a passive perception above 16
Not me.
sees
Die.
just very briefly,
15.
almost as quickly as a subliminal image, one of the wolves changes shape.
Well, shit.
It just for a split second assumes the form of a man in tattered black robes.
I'm going to point to the ballista crew and tell them to, and point at the target and just be like, and just point at it and have them aim at least. I'm going to tell them to aim the ballista at this target.
His hair and beard are long and black and streaked with gray. And his eyes crackle with power.
Does he just stand there? Is he just looking back at us?
He is looking back at you.
Who's able
What-
to see this?
Anybody with a past, you just saw very quickly a shape
So,
change.
hold.
Anybody, good. Anybody with a passive perception over 16 noticed that, and then just you look back again, and it's back to being dire wolf.
So this is something I have. I have a spyglass. Objects viewed through the spyglass are magnified to twice their size. So I'm gonna pull out my spyglass and actually take a look and try to, like, I'm gonna see if what else. Like, I'm gonna actually take a good look at him.
Okay,
I'll put my hand up. Sorry.
go ahead.
I would like to kind of stand up in the back of the wagon, and I'm like clutching my chest, and I see this like vision real quick, and I'm not really sure if it's real or not, depending on what I just went through, and I kind of like stagger forward, and I just kind of like collapse down to a knee. I'm a little beat up.
Okay.
Still. Do you need a long rest?
Oh, I'm going to take a long rest. Yeah, I'm out for this fight.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
then I guess we'll have to put you inside of the wagon where you'll be safest, and we'll just have to defend the wagon.
No, that's where I say that'll be it.
And from the area where the wolves are, you hear a voice. And you hear a voice that says, "Do you think my magic has grown weak? Think again."
Do I see I'm looking through the spyglass. Do I see the person who just transformed? Is that the person who's speaking?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Does he fit a description of anybody from like the Book of Strahd or the Van Richten's journal?
No.
So this is an unknown person to any of us, as far as we know.
Correct.
Okay.
Let's see here. What formation is the party moving in right now?
I would say that our probably, if we're rolling down the road, we would make some sort of like square defensive formation around our carts and horses and wagons and stuff. And that we would probably have anybody who is on foot or on horse. I feel like we'd have a bunch of horses too, so there'd be people who would actually probably like on horse.
It would probably just
And we would just be,
It would be like
make a square around our party so that we could defend it really well.
Yeah, it would be a
Okay.
caravan.
It'd be a caravan with probably a square of people, and then imagine there'd be like people kind of scouting ahead who were like
Okay.
stealthy and quick and observant.
Who is scouting ahead?
D is a good scout. I imagine Bork is a good scout.
Bork is in
Okay,
the back.
Bork is
Oh,
chilling.
Bork's in the back. All right, D is a good scout. I
Lewin,
imagine
eh?
Lewin is a good scout. Lewin is a good scout for sure. He's an IL. He's ideal for that.
Oh, and I'm just gonna follow D because I love him.
All right, so Rubert, D, and Lewin, I need each of you to make a dexterity save.
Okie doke. Dexterity, huh? All right.
Mhm.
Bloop. Come on. All right, that's not too bad. 15 is
Say,
pretty decent.
Is this from a magical effect?
Yes, it is.
Oh, is it? All right.
You get advantage then.
Yes,
Is it from a spellcaster that's close by, or is it separate, or not?
it is
Like-
from a spellcaster.
All right. Is it within 5 feet of me?
No.
No. All right. Okay.
Okay. Rubert,
I
you
got a 15,
saved.
so it's not too bad.
Okay. Yeah, you actually all saved. So you're just going to take half of this. Not quite, but close. This man, whom you have not seen before, casts a lightning bolt at those in the front of the party. You are each going to take half of this. So,
13.
13 lightning damage to each of you.
I'm gonna cast absorb elements, and I'm gonna soak that shit. And then
Oh my
I'm
god,
going
that's
to.
gonna be my all-purpose gift for my next character, because I'm gonna play a Tabaxi light cleric with white fur.
Perfect. There you go.
It is.
Yeah, D is gonna take half of that, so D is gonna take 6.
Okay.
But
And
he's gonna take and I think he's gonna cast absorb elements at 2nd level, so they can get 2d6 lightning damage on his next attack.
and almost as though he's throwing his voice, you hear this voice come from around you that says, "Tell your dark masters they can break my body, but never my spirit." And that's where I'm going to end it tonight.
That was a good session.
Dark.
It was a very
Dark
good
matter.
session.
All right.
Got the wrong
Let's
guys.
note I have 2d6 lightning damage stored on my weapon. I don't want to forget
Okay,
that.
I'll
'cause I
write that
did use a
down.
spell slot. Yeah.
Thank you, Kitty.
No problem.
Thanks,
Thank
Kitty.
you all.
Yep. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that was an interesting session. It went everywhere. It went everywhere across the map it possibly could
Really
have.
did.
I think that was the most diverse and crazy, like, weird path of events. Probably.
All right.
That was an interesting one.
All right. Good night, everybody.
I'm in love with D.
Good night.
Night. Thank you.
All right.
Good night. Thank you.
Later.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you all for joining. That was like D said, that was a journey. That one went everywhere. So, thank you, everyone. We'll be back next week. We'll find out what happens to Bork, or what happened to Bork, and we'll just go from there. So, have a great time. Have a great life. Be nice to everyone, and as always, checking it.